This is Smallzy Surgery.
Hey, this is Taylor Swift.
Please say hello to Taylor Swift.
Global superstar in Smallzy Surgery on Nova.
The beautiful Taylor Swift, hello.
Hi.
I haven't seen you in ages.
It has been ages.
I don't know. When was the last time? I think it was in...
Red.
Red and in London.
Yeah.
How's life? What's happening?
Oh, life is better than ever.
You bought a new cat.
I did. I did. She's so cute and little, and she looks like a baby polar bear.
Anything else? Any other extravagant things you've purchased since I last saw you?
I don't buy like cars or jewelry or stuff like that. It's like I'll buy a house here and there. But...
And then invite fans over to say hello to us.
Yeah.
The secret sessions, can I tell you, this is like, when I first read it, I was like, oh, this is going to be interesting. And then I saw the behind the scenes, and your fans are literally in your kitchen, in your lounge room, and you're playing them your songs.
It was
from
the
the
greatest
album.
time ever, though.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's one of my favorite things that I've ever done in my career,
Mm-hmm.
because those were all people that I had picked because they'd never met me and they'd been very dedicated for years. And I'd never gotten to say thank you in person. So we just decided to make this elaborate plan to kind of surprise them and give them the most access you could possibly have.
Well, like it's like 100% backstage access. Like there's no more access than you can get
There's
than
not
actually
really.
being in your house.
Yeah, it was really cool though, because, you know, I mean, the reason I got my houses is because I wanted to have people over and have cool parties. I didn't expect when I got them that it would be those kinds of parties with that many people.
Yeah. Did you put away the fine china? Did you lock away all the expensive things,
Oh,
or did you leave
I don't
them
have
out?
fine china. I should get fine china.
You need to get the fine china, and next time they come
That's
over,
such a
just
mature
lock it.
thing to buy.
It really is.
Do you have fine china?
I don't. We are the same age, and it really is. We're hitting the point of our lives where it's time to start investing in some fine china.
Aren't we supposed to inherit fine china?
That's a very good point.
Let's wait for that.
I don't
We
think my
should
parents
Google
actually have fine china.
Fine china protocol.
How do you wait for it? The album, it's out for pre-order right now, 1989. I read somewhere that this is like pure pop record for you. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, it's a pop record. You know, what's interesting is I think a lot of the fans were kind of wondering what kind of direction it would be, and that's why I wanted to put out of the Woods, which just came out this last week.
Absolutely. It's top 10 on iTunes here in Australia right now.
Yeah, it's really exciting. And basically that shows a different side of this album, because the last thing I wanted to do was make a pop record that was kind of lacking in lyrical content or lacking in storytelling, or just kind
True.
of like, let's go to the club and dance. Whoa.
Dance.
Clap.
Yep, you have to
know?
remember the claps.
And I just kind of like, so I wanted to show the fans, like, look, I'm still writing about my life. I'm still
Yep.
telling you stories about what's going on with me.
I have a segment called a quickie. It's a lightning round of questions.
Good times.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I don't know how you're going to answer this first one. Nachos or tacos?
Nachos.
Yeah?
Yeah.
With
It's
the
hard for me to say. I love them both.
with guacamole and sour cream?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. First album that you bought with your own money?
Christina Aguilera's or Leanne Rimes Blue.
Yeah, right, okay. Favorite emoji to send your friends in a text message?
The one with the big eyes, like.
Like, is that like a shocked and...
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a shocked look?
I'm shocked by a lot of things.
Okay. What's your favorite app on your phone to use?
Tumblr and Instagram.
Yep. Do you tweet much?
I do. I tweet
do you check the
daily.
tweets? Yeah, no, but I mean, do you check the tweets?
Do I
or
check
the
the tweets?
ats, or is it just too out of control that you just like...
I do every once in a while, but
yep.
you know, it's tricky.
The last movie
territory.
you shed a tear in?
Fault in Our Stars.
Don't even talk to me about that.
We have to move on.
Last photo you took on your phone?
It was of me in a cat robe that someone sent me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Here's a random question for you, and I don't know how you're going to answer this, but do you ever wake up and go, I'm Taylor Swift? Do you okay, so, because we have to come here and we do this interview and we're like, oh my God, Taylor Swift, she's in Australia, we're going to do an interview, oh my God, Taylor Swift.
It's weird.
Do you ever wake up and realize that you are that?
Absolutely.
And have that moment?
I mean, because I was always such a fangirl as a kid. You know, I had these idols. I had posters on my walls. And you know what? Yeah, it's really weird.
It's weird.
It's weird. You have to be self-aware enough to be like, this is really weird.
Yeah. I remember the last time I spoke to you, I think we were talking about like the press and things that they write. And you told me you had a rule, a blanket rule where literally you don't read anything.
I used to. I think you go through a lot of different phases in your career. And I've heard a lot of girls lately who get bad press, they say the exact thing I used to say, where it's like, I don't read anything. But I go through phases. I think going into an album launch, I have to be realistic about the fact that I'm going to be doing interviews all the time, and some people aren't as classy as you, and they'll just throw out all these like, so what do you think about this? What do you think about this person who said this about you? And you have to be prepared. So on one hand, I'm very aware of who I actually am, but I'm also very aware of what people are saying about me. And I think in order to be prepared, you have to know those two things.
Did you read the BuzzFeed article about the 21 best ways Taylor Swift carries her handbag?
Yeah.
I thought that was on point.
I did.
That was my favorite article that I've read about you.
It had like 15 different people emailed that to me.
And I was like, because literally every time you're out in public, the handbag is just in the corner of the elbow there.
So
I thought
funny.
that was very good.
Yeah, BuzzFeed kills it.
They kill it with the list too, don't they?
They are so funny.
They
like,
kill it with the
I don't know.
lists.
I mean, their writers are just so on point. I have no idea how they notice the things that they notice.
Your fans, obviously, the record 1989, it's about to drop here in Australia. Is there anything that you want them to know from you? Because it has been a long time since you've been here last.
Oh, I just want to thank them for being one of my favorite. They've made Australia one of my favorite places to be, because we get to come here and play stadiums, and there's such amazing crowds and such amazing fans that I just want to thank them for making this a place that I come and I feel very at ease here, very at home, because I feel like they understand what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, and we love you. We just want to give you a big hug.
Thank
And a
you.
big Australian hug that says we love you, that says we miss you.
Thank you.
It is so good to see you again.
It's
and
so
thank
good
you
to see
so much for
you.
coming to Australia.
You're great. I love talking to you. You're always so interesting.
Smallzy Surgery.
Is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.